Welcome to False Life SMP, a new Minecraft server I have joined based on Green's Secret Life. In this series, you have 3 lives, being green, yellow, and red. Green is the first one you start off as, and while they are mostly nice and docile, if they get killed, they are set to a yellow life. Yellow lives can actively guess people's tasks, and if they guess it correctly, the person has to fail their task. However, don't think you're out of the woods yet, because if you die as a yellow life, you will be set to red. Red people are the only people who can actively harm others, getting multiple tasks a session, and most of these tasks being to actively harm others in unique ways, such as sweet berries or stalactites. However, if you are to die as a red life, you are out of the season and will be set in spectator mode. Everyone starts with 3 rows of hearts. However, if you lose any of these, there will not be a way to regenerate them. Well, there is one sort of half exception. At the beginning of each session, players are given one secret task, which you cannot tell anyone. You have to complete this task by the end of the session, and you will fail if you do not complete it. If you succeed your task, you will be rewarded with hearts and other good items. However, if you were to fail your task, you do not get any of these rewards. However, before you fail it, you can choose to reroll your task. You can only do this once, and the task you get will be more difficult than your standard task. As the secret keepers say, the reward is more, the risk is great, let me open the door, accept your fate. However, if you were to succeed this task, you will be granted with vastly superior items and hearts than you would have if you had not rerolled. However, if you were to fail this reroll task, you will lose a whole bar of hearts and will not be granted any resources or items. I'm really excited to be part of this server and the season, being a newcomer to the server. However, without further ado, let's begin.